Hello again, hombres. My name's L.A.zy, and I welcome you all back to Hate Plus. It's been so long since I played this. I've said this in the last video I uploaded, but I do remember the last time I played this I got stumped somewhere, so hopefully when I start this episode I won't get stumped and we'll probably get some progress, but hopes are up. Okay, let's see. Analog 94. None of that's from previous save. All the way from November, holy shit, that was almost a year ago, god damn it. Okay, let's use this. Okay, let's see what got stuck on here. Man, I need to put down the music, it's too damn loud. There we go. That'll do it. Okay. Full animation, English, windowed. Okay, there we go. Freely extracting window files. Block M1. Let's crush your rebellion. Sure, 5 unextracted files in from you. Wait, can you read these? I don't know why though. Okay, returning back to Reading Simulator. Because this is basically a reading simulator. Okay. From my internal logs, 7:20 p.m. in the Hyo household during our holiday meeting. How are you, Miss Hyo? I asked Sayo-young after showing up on our living room computer screen. Her very first words after a good evening counselor were, "I'm having a major crisis with my husband." It didn't seem like she was very serious, which is good since I kinda like her. Go on, I said. You've heard of those fashionable paper lanterns, right? The ones that are genuine paper. They're sold in the Upper Court Plaza. Not really, no. Well, they let through this gorgeous red light. I interrupted her with a, "Yes, I know what paper lanterns are like, so what's the crisis?" I really don't see how that's a crisis. Wait, she can post commentaries? That's unexpected. Okay, whatever. Don't you think that they'd be perfect for the living room? My husband objects because they cost about 50,000 silver per. Whoa! Haven't seen this picture before. This is the first time we read about this person. Put their name again in another log file and I'll remind you about them. Return to log. Because they cost about 50,000 silver per. He thinks it's too extravagant, she says. Whatever that means. Does that mean... Man, I really hate the flickering. I think it's supposed to be part of the game. Whatever. Does that man have any idea how much money you make? I asked. She replied, I don't think so. You know how men are. Of course, Mr. Kim is the kind to get jealous of his wife making more money than him, which is pretty silly. He's merely a teacher, and Sayo-young is the Counselor Security's top lieutenant. He needs to get over it. I said pretty much that to her. I don't know. I think his extremely minor dispute about interior decorating may be fatal to our relationship. If we get a divorce, he can sleep in your home. I was about to say something, but I got caught off by one of the young maids suddenly popping up to deliver tea. Thanks, Miss Lim, said Sayo-young, dismissing her. You know you already sleep in my home, right? I responded once the girl left. With all due respect, counselor, she said, this is my home. How do you figure that? I told her only because I bought it for you, for your great-great-great-grandfather. I don't think you would have liked the old place. I think you have closets in this place bigger than it was. Not much room for those servants either. Oh wow, leave it to me to remember the depth for. She paused, counting. Damn it, I missed it! She paused, counting on her fingers. Centuries? That would be 200 years ago. It's not that long, I told her. She was amused. You're awfully old, I replied, but you're still a young girl. Wait. Hey, is that gray hair I see? She protested in disbelief, but I didn't have time to make it up. She totally is starting to go gray, and she's like 38, so it's hardly strange. No way, she said, getting bothered. Maybe I'll stay with my husband after all. Either I'm forgetting a lot about this game, or Hyunai reacts to certain, words in this particular text. I haven't even noticed the very last time I played, but that was a damn long time ago. Because he's too nice to make fun of your childish response to aging, I asked. No, she said, because he's got terrible eyesight. Okay, I said amused. Let's get to business, alright? She nodded, turning serious. What's the first order then? Well, want to crush your rebellion? Scary. She got excited again. Do I ever? Can we actually do that? She asked me with a smile on her face at the thought of it. These democracy agitators have been causing no end of stress past, what, 2 years? Better the cause of its gray hair. She paused, taking a sip of her tea. Can we destroy them? Please? Please? Well, okay, I've got an idea. And I think you get Chief Counselor Smith and Counselor Yang on board pretty easily. Let's call it, how about Operation Get Back at the Idiots for giving the young lady Chief Security Officer Hale gray hair prematurely. That's a damn long name for an operation, I said. It was a joke, but like, we both know full well that the stakes here were pretty high. This rebellion has been really starting to get dangerous. Okay, pretty interesting bits of information. Now I'm gonna cycle through this entire text again and see the words that are highlighted. And let's see what UNIA has to say. Okay, let's start from the top, please. Do we really have to? Oh my god! This is gonna take a while. But it's from Mute. I wonder if there's any sort of like connection to it. Okay, there, we're at the start. Miss Hayo. Hayo Seong was Chief Security Officer, Mute's closest lieutenant. Is that it? Anything else? Okay. Oh, we already checked this. Oh, those are the same. Okay, got it. Whoa! Seems something like out of a Japanese anime, I think. Mute, Chancellor Security. She really is different than the Mute I knew. Well, that's definitely saying something. Look at her. She looks like she's running a mafia clan. My husband. Okay, we already checked this. It's the first time we read about this person. Put their name again in another log file, and I'll remind you about them. Okay. My husband, Mr. Kim. No, this is the same person. Sion. No, again, the same person. Nothing to be found. Miss Lim. Miss Lim, she's one of Hayo Seong's maids. That's it? Anything else? Nope, nothing. Alright. Mute. Again, this girl. Man, what is with the constant flickering? Can't stand that. Maybe it's part of the game, I'm not sure. Chief Counselor Smith. Whoa, look at that guy. Smith was the Chief Counselor of the Mugungwa. Counselor Yang. No foreign file. Just friendly and Mute. Okay, that doesn't give us anything. No, same person. Okay, let's return to the menu then. Smith, efficient and subtle. Oh man, so many words. Nope, that's not what I need. Counselor Mute has once again tried my patience by requesting a meeting with me and Counselor Yang at a very specific time and location, and showing up late. The subject was so important I had no choice but to put up with it, but it doesn't mean I appreciate the lack of respect. She insisted on meeting the Upper Plaza restaurant. Royal and her Lieutenant Hale was the first there, but it took the counselor herself and a whole half an hour for it to finally show up on her private room screen. Hey, sorry I'm late, she announced in the same perfect grainy, cheerful voice she's had for the past 50 years. You didn't start eating without me, did you? How irritating. No photos. Counts. It's really friendly to Mute. Nope. Nope. Nothing here. Same old, same old. Mute again. We never do that. Should I pour you a glass of wine? Asked Counselor Yang, glowingly raising the pitcher in her direction. He's always been like this with her, ever since he inherited his counselor's position. I can never tell her if he understands the implications of her being an immortal computer program, or if he's just an idiot. Probably he's just an idiot. Haha, man, I wish. With the sort of shit we got to deal with, I sure could use it, she said with a slight flip of her golden hair. Then she turned to me. Anyway, Chief Counselor, I bet you're wondering why I asked you here. She said it was important, I said impatiently. Again, same files. Nothing of importance. It's about the Committee for Freer Democracy, she said, with appropriate score and emphasizing their name. This week, Ms. Hale has literally done nothing but shut down their meetings. How many noise violation orders have you missed in the past 7 days? 10? 15, said her lieutenant. It was a dramatic tactic of Newt's part, and as if she didn't know exactly how many. My bad, she said, and every week the number of private log entries using the keywords doubles. I'm worried we're going to be reaching critical mass soon. At this rate, I'm worried that the presidential election results are going to lead to like public demonstrations. Can't deal with that. With the counselor's security, it's your damn job to deal with it, I told her. I'm not interested in excuses. She's not making excuses. Her lieutenant started line, but he had managed to muzzle her. Who's the lieutenant? This guy again. Are we gonna see the same people over and over again? Same counselor's security. Stand down, Miss Hale, she told her. But then she turned to me with the same rudeness. Now listen here, young man. I was not like asking your approval. You have a problem, and a stern lecture from the chief counselor is not going to help. Okay? You can blame me all you want, but that's not going to solve shit. Yang stifled a grin, thinking I wasn't looking. I had to glare to put him back in line. Sheepishly, he took a large drink of his wine. I'd at least like to know why it is that you can't even do your job effectively, I demanded. At least show some respect. Okay, sure, you got it, sir. She said sarcastically, an impossible expression on her face. But I think, sir, you misunderstand what my job is. My job isn't to stop public demonstrations. My job is to make sure public demonstrations don't happen in the first place. Like, do you have any idea what happened the last time we had public demonstrations? She paused. She expected me to actually answer her question, prepared to pounce at the moment I got even the slightest detail wrong. I tried to recall, but she said something before I had the chance to say anything. No, of course you don't. It was like 4 centuries ago. They led to open armed rebellion. We're talking about outright banditry, okay? This is not tenable, sir, she said in my way. Man, reading takes a lot. Do you have any idea what martial law is like? Because that's what it took to crush it last time. So I interrupted Yang. You're saying that carrying out your job needs help. Nope, nothing. You got it, counselor, she said. Look, there's no need for hostilities, men. We got a common problem here, and I think we can sort it out. And really, Chief Counselor, in my opinion, as Counselor of Security, as the eldest person around by like a millennium, I think we could sort this out. When I asked you here if I didn't need her help, I sighed. She had a point. If I had to clean up what she couldn't, that's her job. What's your plan? You're not going to like it, she said, and I was sure I believed her. First, we left Park back in the presidential race. That's what the agitators have been getting upset about. So I take the wind right out of their sails if we take away their main point of contention. Park? This is the first time we read about this person. Put their name again in another log file and I'll remind you about them. Alright. That's madness. He's a radical and he'd very likely be elected. Sounds like Donald Trump there. What's the worst that happens? You just veto the bastard down every step. The president's powerless against the council in the end. Yang suggested. Nah, no good. I mean, you're right, but that'll just lead to more unrest, she said, shaking her head. What the hell do you propose then? Just let him dictate these crazy radical anti-noble policies? I demanded. Yeah, actually, I think that's our best shot. Hear me out, okay? You resign as chief counselor, and don't give me shit here. I know you've been meaning to for ages. Don't pretend like you'd be upset for that to happen. We're putting someone new, younger, as the face of the council. Say it's part of our new direction. The president's going to call the reforms, and we're going to let him in. And our new direction will be going along with them. So we just yield to the madness of democracy, then? I said incredulously. She sounded absolutely insane, but of course she had a plan. I'm pained to admit. No, that's crazy, of course not. No, that's crazy, of course not, she said, and then she grinned madly. We pretend to. We're going to be the democracy's movement's worst friend. If the president proposes reforms, yeah, we'll nod along. We'll say we'll do it, then we'll water it down. We'll stall. Cause, like, here's the thing. The people, they don't have specific demands. They're dumb. They're okay with compromises. All you have to do is make it look like they've won, and the movement loses all its momentum. And then, rebellion crushed, said the lieutenant, smashing her fist into her palm dramatically, efficiently and subtly. You got it. Efficient and solid. That's how we do it, I said mute. I wasn't sure at first what I thought of her plan. It's insane for sure. It's incredibly bold. The more I thought about it over dinner, I thought maybe that's what we need. It's all the time we know in mute. She might try my patience, but I never know her intention to be misplaced. She might be chatty and a gossip, and disrespectful. But one thing for sure, she's honest and never manipulated. I think there's a reason why she came to my face and asked me this, and she could have just gone around me with the rest of the council. She might be a bitch at times, but she's still programmed to always act in the best interest of the ship's safety. Always. By the time we finished eating, I was just about to make up my mind. What do you propose as new face of the council then? You? Oh please. She shook her head dramatically. I said a younger face. Mine's as old as it gets. Only by choice, Yang said. You can always look as young and as beautiful as you'd like. Yeah, sure. I've done that before. And when the fashions start changing, I'm sure I'll do it again, she started. I think you took fine the way you are, Counselor, said Hale, in a tone of her voice. That's not the point, okay? She shook her head, looking exasperated. We need someone who's actually young, who the peasantry will trust as being willing to accept new ideas. Counselor Lee, perhaps, I suggested. Okay, nothing on him then? No, definitely not. Too charismatic, too ambitious. That woman has got an agenda, and I do not trust it for a second. She said she was probably right in reflection. Counselor A, who you suggest? He paused, and then a flash of light seemed to go off behind his dim eyes. Counselor Ryu Hyun-soo. Ooh, that guy. No info on him again? Fine. Give it to the useless figurehead Counselor of Captaincy. Okay, this is the same. He'll be so thrilled to actually have a real job he'd never think to do anything with it. You're right, she said. Of course, I said too, after a pause of reflection. He's young, completely malleable, and plausible as a reformer. If facing opponent rebellion, Uriah would be perfect. And that's where we left the discussion for that night. And now, I guess it's time to tell my wife that I'll finally be retiring. She'll be thrilled. Man, it's beginning to lag for some reason. Can't exactly say why. Show all. Ooh, there are a couple of unread here. Let's see. Oh, dramas like those too. Why the hell is it lagging? Is it just me? Man, I had the weirdest fucking night. Despite half the security force being pulled into guard polling stations on election night, I was off duty at the time, watching dramas with my similarly off-duty father. Okay. I'm not a fan, but he is. I find them pretty unbelievable, honestly. Anyway, he got the idea from one of the episodes that now would be one perfect time to send a gift to Chief Security Office Hio, my aunt in the main branch, to say thanks for giving us the worst night off. Not that he actually had anything suitable, of course. He spent like 10 minutes scrounging and was only able to find a moderately expensive-looking wine bottle we'd been ignoring for years. He seemed to think it made the perfect sense. Well, whatever. That's Dad's logic, I guess. So he took me down the corridor to the main branch family's home. My father suggested it would be a quick 5-minute in-and-out affair, but it took 5 minutes at the doorbell just to get any sort of response. Whatever, it's not like I had anything better to do. A cute maid answered the door. She looked pretty sheepish. Can I see Chief Hio briefly? I asked her if it is in trouble. Him again. Sorry, she's out right now, she said quietly, still halfway behind the door. Is her husband home then? I have something to drop off, I said. He's home, but, she suddenly blushed and looked away. Professor Kim he's busy right now, and not to be interrupted. Sorry. Oh, Jesus, you mean, as Bryn was doing? Yeah, probably. Oh, it's him again. Now, whatever. I just have something to drop off and won't take a minute, I said. I really couldn't interrupt. Busy, she said, awkwardly looking down and scratching her neck. Taking me a sec to catch her meaning. And Chief Hale was at the office? I asked. Yes, she said quietly. Sorry, I have to go now. Then she closed the door on me without another word. It was pretty fucking awkward, but whatever. I figured I might as well try to deliver it to her office. I figured she'd be at least able to say that I tried in good faith and all. And man, good thing I did too. Pretty much all of the desks in the main security office were empty, although the lamps were still lit. Apparently, I interrupted her in the middle of a conversation with Counselor Mu herself. "Yes, mister, can I help you?" she said to me. I introduced myself as your brother's son. No photo on file. Okay. It probably could have gone better. He wanted to send you a gift, as thanks for working so diligently on the hardest night. Or something like that. Maybe with more stammering. "Yes," she said. "But more certainly is the most difficult night." At that point, as the phone cue, she got distracted by a message in her earpiece. "Wow, Sue Young is really scary." "Is that it?" "Oh, don't say that," she replied to the voice in her ear. "Are you serious? Are these reliable reports?" After a pause, she filled a shot glass with something from the shelf and slammed it back. "I will kill them," she said. "If you see anyone carrying anything that even looks like political signs, I want them set on fire. Not the signs, the men. Actually, the signs too. The point is, I want them dead," she shouted. At that point, I was ready to leave and just waiting for a pause so I could excuse myself. "Okay, belay that," Mute said from the nearby screen, pantomiming an earpiece of her own. "Lieutenant, do not murder anyone. Elections with murders in them pretty much always turn to disasters. Let's not do that, please." Fine, no murders. Continue to monitor the situation," she said. Then she took the mute. "For now, to commence some unscheduled maintenance on the rail corridor. Its fake ballots were spotted on." "Already done," the counselor said. "Can we send a team to intercept them?" "I don't know," said Hale. "We're already spread thin as it is. If we just send a couple of uniforms in, to be blunt, I don't think they could take out the protesters efficiently. It will cause a scene." "Really? You can't do better than that?" "I'm disappointed," Mute said. "I expected better." Sounds intense. It really does. Regardless, I don't think they could," she replied directly. "Fine, guess we'll have to avoid that. The last thing I want to hear are rumors of the council's security is stifling the democratic process. They'll really agitate the damn democracy agitators," she said bluntly. I was surprised to hear it from the counselor herself. I mean, not that I'd ever hear anything from her before, but it sounded surprising. Bunch of idiots. Don't they know that their candidate already won? What's the point in protesting for Park when he already has the presidency in the bag? "Are you sure you don't want to set them on fire?" she suggested. "Man, knock it off. Murder is going to lead to rioting. Let's avoid that kind of shit, please," Nick replied, rubbing her forehead. "Hey, if you spread so thin, why is he off duty?" she asked, glancing at me. I was way past the point of not wanting to be here. "That's a good question. Why are you, officer?" my aunt asked, staring at her again. I stammered. "I don't have a weapons permit yet, ma'am." "Well, it might be prudent to get one, don't you think?" she replied. I'm not sure exactly what I said. Something like, "Yes, ma'am," I think. But it seemed like the perfect chance to get out of here, so I excused myself and did. I'm not really sure what they were talking about even now. I didn't hear anything about trouble with protesters, and I definitely heard no end of family members complaining about Park being elected. You know, this certain bulk boy seems a little awkward. Kinda does. So they were right about that. I guess they managed to sort it out somehow. I'm pretty sure that's weird though, and I guess maybe I should try to get that weapons permit? Okay. There are a lot of unread files here. Some are even locked. Whoa, there's a lot of them. Did I really miss that many? Oh, Jesus Christ, damn it. Block M1. There's really a lot of them. H9 efficient sub. Elegance like a diagram. Oh man, there's a lot to take in here. Nope. Show all of them, please. There's a lot of them to read. Holy. There are some unlocked ones highlighted. Whoa, there's a lot to dig into this. This may take a lot longer than expected. And you know what? That's gonna be a task for another day. Day 1. Yes, I want to override my save file. Okay, there we go, June 13th. And with that, I'm gonna leave this video here. I'm sorry if it turns out a bit short, but I honestly just want to get back in the gist of it. Only 3 files read, but I honestly don't know what to do, what else to do here. But either way, it's good to come back to this. But I'm getting the feeling that this particular add-on is going to be a lot longer than I expected. So there's sure going to be a lot to read because there are a lot of the files in the backup blogs. So expect more of that. So without further ado, that's it for this video. Thank you all who watched, and hopefully I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.